The last scout here. It's December 25th, Christmas. I'm on my way over to Fort Scott National Cemetery now to go to Joey's headstone, place to gather. Um, Mom's not going to make it, and I totally understand and respect that. It's been really, really hard for her since August 4th of last year. Understand that she's a mother, and I know that I'm the dad, but Joey served his country, and he's a veteran. And not only are Joe and I father and son, we're also veterans, which makes him a part of the brotherhood. And me being in that brotherhood, I feel like I have an obligation and a duty to go and see him on this day. And so, going over to Fort Scott National Cemetery, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm coming up. This is the memorial marker section at Fort Scott National Cemetery. And here's Joe. Just want to stand here for a second and take it in. You know, when I was on my way over here, I was going by a Baptist church, and I watched this young girl that was helping an elderly lady get out of her car. And the thought that I had was how much Joe loved and respected the elders, especially the elders of his tribe, and especially his grandpa, Chief Harry Charger. One of the reasons that we did the medicine wheel on his stone is because at heart, that's who he really was. And he learned well. Oh wow, look how much the sun's coming out as I talk. He learned really well and always kept those beliefs and the things that he was taught close to his heart. But he loved Christmas too. He was quite an excitable guy when it came to Christmas. Even as a little kid, even as a grown-up, he still got excited at Christmas time. Look down at his wreath. Boy, being here is really heavy, really heavy. One thing that Joe always got excited about at Christmas time was is when his favorite candy would come out. And I know this is like all symbolic and stuff, but you have to understand, being in the military, symbolism means a lot. It means a whole lot, because it's a reinforcement of those values, and it's a reinforcement of your oath. So I wanted to bring something to Joe to let him know that he's not forgotten. and he's always thought of. And even if he can't be here, he's always here in all of our hearts. So, Merry Christmas, son. Well, I'm getting ready to head back across the Missouri-Kansas border, back into Missouri. You know, being out here, it is a reminder of all the sacrifices that are made by our men and women in uniform. It's very sacred ground to me, and I know it's very sacred ground to a lot of my fellow veterans. But I was glad that I was able to come over here and see Joe and leave him a box of his favorite candy. If nothing else, we should never ever forget all of this and what all of this means. It's very moving, and just to be here is such an honor. It should be an honor for any parent, any mom and dad, any veteran, any brother and sister. But the one thing I will hand over is that I'm glad that we have these national cemeteries, because our veterans, our fallen veterans, they've earned it. But more than anything else, they deserve it.